correct. Hi everybody, it is Monday, April 8th. And as you know, I've kind of gone back to basics, weighing, measuring everything that I eat. I've been opting for better choices. My weigh-in day, as far as Weight Watchers is concerned, is not until Thursday. And when I weighed in yesterday, I was 223.9. Today, when I weighed in at 222.9. I had said I was really hoping I'd get into 222 by Thursday. Now, I don't know if that's going to hold or not, but all the weighing and the measuring for me is working. I've been slightly more active just because I've been doing things around here in the house, packing and things like that. So I have expended a little bit more energy. So I got a few more steps in yesterday. But I've been having really low point days, low point and low calories. I mean, like I've been having right around anywhere between, it's always been under 20, but pretty much between 13 and 19 points a day. Not by design, it's just the way it happened. I've been eating low points. I added more fat back into my diet again, and that seems to be helping. And it's keeping me from being hungry. So I don't know if that's what the deal is. But when I got on that scale, matter of fact, I got on it 3 times just to make sure I wasn't seeing things. So that brings, as of today, it brings my total weight loss to 54.9 pounds. I have lost 19.762% of my body weight. My starting BMI in 2016 was 47. I'm now at 38. It brings my total loss for the month so far to 4.8. Now, I'm a little concerned about that. I remember last November, I had a huge weight loss in November. I mean, I lost almost 12 pounds in November, which is huge for me. And for the next 3 months, I didn't lose a pound. I mean, I went up and down between 4 or 5 pounds, and that was it. And mostly up. So that rapid weight loss, I'm not doing it intentionally. It's just happening. So, and maybe my nerves have something to do with it too. I'm not sure. But that takes me to 23.9 pounds to Wonderland. So I'm not on a race to do this. It's just, for some reason, the weight is coming off. So I can't say it's any one particular factor, other than that I have been really diligent in eating light and weighing and measuring, and I'm counting calories. I'm staying well under my 1,300 calories that I've allotted myself. So maybe it's just what my body needed, was my metabolism needed to give it a little kickstart. I also started adding lemon to the water I'm drinking. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. But yeah, and I'm not eating after 7 o'clock. So I think those are all factors, and I'm feeling good. You know, I woke up this morning and I was hungry. I was ready to eat breakfast, but it had been about 14 hours since my last meal. So, and then you saw well, you haven't seen it yet. I had a very light breakfast. I switched up a little bit today. The other thing that I have been doing is that I'm really, really low on carbs. So maybe it all is working together. I don't know, but I think the added fat has something to do with it, because every time I add fat back into my diet, it seems like my weight loss speeds up a little bit. And I've always read that you need to have the good fat in your diet, you know, to burn your fat. It sounds weird, but I guess that's the way it works. The thing that strikes me about these Weight Watcher points, since I count calories, I look at this stuff and just kind of wonder sometimes. So this morning my egg was 0 points but had 72 calories. The avocado that I had was 2 points but had 61 calories. So um, sometimes things like that just don't make sense to me. So far today I've had 363 calories and I'm up to 6 points for breakfast. I had 4 points for lunch. I think I'll just insert those videos now. Well, for breakfast this morning, I decided to switch it up a little bit. I gotta tell you, this really smells yummy. I cut up an apple, which is 211 grams, just microwaved it to make it soft, and sprinkled a little bit of cinnamon on it. This is all 0 points, but I gotta tell you, it smells wonderful. It smells just like a baked apple. And I have 113 grams, or half a cup, of fat-free cottage cheese. That's 2 points. The apple was 0 points. And then I have 1 egg for 0 points. And it's inside, you can barely tell this because of the way it is. I put this in a muffin cup. It's 38 grams of an avocado, which is half of the avocado that I had in there. So that is 2 points. So 2 points for the avocado, 2 points for the cottage cheese. Everything else is 0 points here. And then I've got my half and half in my coffee. This is the fat-free half and half. I'll have 2 cups of coffee, so that's another 2 points. So breakfast this morning is a total of 6 points. Plus I have my big, huge glass of water here with some lemon slices in it that I'll be drinking throughout the morning. And I'll be back with lunch. Today for lunch, I'm just having a real light lunch. I have the Quest protein bar. This is 4 points. This is the s'mores. And so 4 points, 190 calories. I have 81 grams of an orange, and that is 0 points. I just looked, I think it was 38.9 or something like that for the calories. But this is a real light lunch, and I'm still working on my big glass of water that I have here. This 42 ounces. I'm going to have some lean ground beef for dinner, so I kind of wanted to eat on the light side today. Okay, so I ate a really, really light lunch. I just had that Quest protein bar. It had 21 grams of protein in it. And it says that it only has 1 gram of sugar. It also has 14 grams of fiber. But I've had these Quest bars before, and they were the s'mores. And I liked them. But this time when I ate them, it just seemed awfully, awfully sweet to me. Almost to the point where I didn't know if I wanted to finish eating it. I did, because I knew that was going to be my main lunch meal. So, but it just seemed really, really sweet. I'm going to have to rethink that again. So, and sometimes when I have sweet things, it kind of triggers me wanting to eat more sweets. But so far it hasn't. I had that orange with it too. So, but before I ate the orange, I ate that Quest bar. And it, like I said, it just seemed like overwhelmingly sweet to me. Maybe it's because I have not had sugar for a while now, other than one day I threw a packet of the stevia in my yogurt. Other than that, I haven't had sugar. So maybe my body and my taste buds just are no longer used to it. And that's why it seems so sweet to me. I can do the fruit just fine, but that, I don't know. It was just sickening sweet. And I like the Quest bars. I always have. And I think I might just save the rest of these. I bought a box of 4 of them. I just might save them for my trip home so I can have a protein snack on the way home. We'll see. Or maybe my daughter will want them. I don't know. But it just seemed too sweet for me. I have not had my dinner yet. I'm going to wait till Emily gets home. I'm going to pick her up about 6:30 tonight at the airport. And I pulled out some lean ground beef. It's Monday. My weigh-in is on Thursday, so I wanted to eat the beef tonight and not tomorrow. Because it seems like if I have like a heavier meal on Tuesday, even though it's 2 days out from my weigh-in, it still affects my weigh-in day. So I'm going to eat that today. I don't know what I'm going to do with that ground beef yet. I think for me, I'm just going to make a couple hamburgers. It's a Laura's lean ground beef. It's I don't know if it's 93 or 95% lean. I'll have to look again. So it will have points to it. That's all right. I mean, right now I only have 10 points for the day so far. So I'll show it to you later when I get around to making it. But I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll probably have another avocado part half with it, just so I can have that fat. I feel like when I eat like a whole avocado every day, that's really started to kickstart my metabolism into burning fat. So, or at least the weight is starting to drop off. Either that or my stress and my nerves are causing it. I kind of like to think that it's the healthy way that I'm losing it. Although when I put this in my spreadsheet today and realized that, my weight loss for the month since April 1st, and this is only 8th, is up to 4.8 pounds already. I don't know. I just kind of, it kind of flashed in my mind thinking, yeah, well, I don't want to have the experience that I had after November. I know December, January, and February, well, even most of March, the scale didn't move a lot for me. So I keep waiting for, now this is the second day in a row that I've had a loss. So if my pattern holds true here, I should have a slight gain tomorrow. Which, okay. That's the way my body cycle works, I guess. We'll see what happens. But I'm not trying, like I said, I'm not trying to lose it rapidly. It just is. And maybe all the things that I'm doing and all the changes that I've made are just working together finally. So I know people on Freestyle that I see on YouTube that have had, lost 25 pounds in a 2-month, 3-month time, which I thought was a lot. But, maybe they're doing exactly what I'm doing right now with the weighing and the measuring and the fat. I don't know. Tell me what you think, because I don't know. I'm just happy the scale's going down and not up. Because you can look back further in my spreadsheet and you can see where it was going up and up and up and up and up and up. And I'm so glad that I reined it in before it got out of control, because I don't want to ever go back to where I was. So, but right now, I kind of like, if I have more than 5 pounds of a gain, I get really upset. And I have to readjust what I'm doing. I was ready to give up on Freestyle. And then I thought, well, no, I'm paying for this app every month, so I'm going to go back and revisit what I did in the beginning that helped me be successful in the beginning. And that's when I was exact in my measurements. I cannot stress enough the importance of weighing everything. Even though your serving size says a half a cup, always look on the back of that container and see how many grams constitutes that half a cup, and go by the weight in grams, because it's a more accurate measure. I did a side-by-side comparison of when I filled it up. I did this with my cottage cheese. I filled it up to the top and I leveled it off in my half a cup, my measuring cup, and it was the serving size was 113 grams. And after I leveled it off for the half a cup, the serving size weighed out on my scale to be like 160 grams. So that's why I say you need to weigh everything in grams. So what I do is I put the measuring cup on my scale, and then I zero out my scale, and then I spoon it in to my measuring cup, and I get exactly 113 grams. And I know that is the accurate serving. So I've started to do that, and maybe that's why I'm being successful. I mean, I was ready to give Freestyle up. So I'm going back to basics, and right now it's working. Uh, I I don't know that it's freestyle that's working for me, uh, or if I'm just working the program better. I think it's probably that. And I'm making better food choices. You know, when freestyle first came out, I thought, oh boy, we can eat all the pizza we want because I love pizza. I could sit here even now. If I had a pizza ordered and brought to my house, I would eat the whole freaking thing and not even bat an eyelash about it because I love pizza that much. Um, so I thought, okay, well, I can eat pizza. I can go get my Big Mac if I count it. Because, you know, forgive me, Lord, but I like Big Macs. And, and I did, and I gained weight because, you know, freestyle, I think the program gives you the impression that, yeah, you can eat that stuff. You can eat anything you want as long as you track it. Well, sometimes you can eat it and track it and realize you've eaten 3 days worth of points. So the choices I made were to cut out fast food completely, unless it's absolutely necessary. Like I know on my way home, I'm not going to have much of a choice because I'm going to be on the road again for 4 days or better, and so I'm not going to have much of a choice. I'm going to have the dog with me, and I know I'm going to be going through some McDonald's drive-through because in the car when I'm traveling with her, sometimes the only thing she'll eat is a biscuit from McDonald's. She doesn't usually like to have her dog food for some reason when we travel. So I know that I'm going to be tempted with fast food on the way home, and I'm not going to have a choice. But I'm going to track it better. On the way out here, I gained 4 pounds. So I don't want to do that again on the way home. But I forget where I was going with this. 65 skill in this brain. Anyhow, better choices. That's what I'm trying to get at. I have made better choices in what I'm eating. Freestyle doesn't mean we can eat everything and anything we want. It still means that we need to be accountable for eating healthy choices and not going nuts with food. So especially, you know, a lot of us who are in Weight Watchers, we're in Weight Watchers because we're addicted to food. And maybe not one specific food, but we're addicted to eating. And most of us really enjoy food. You know, I love being in the kitchen. I love cooking, and nothing makes me happier. Well, few things make me happier than cooking up a dinner for a large group of people. I love to do it, and my food is good. And like I said, I'm an old Hungarian cook, and I like the sour cream and the butter put in anything. I just can't eat like that anymore. My metabolism won't allow it. And the older you get, your metabolism slows down. And, you know, mine has come sometimes, I think, to a screeching halt. So, anyway, that's my rant for right now. Let me know what you think. And I will be back later with my dinner video and my closing statement. Bye. So for dinner tonight, I made a taco bowl. All it is a half a cup of black beans, half a cup of frozen corn kernels, 3 ounces of lean ground beef, which is 4 points, 15 grams of an avocado, which is 1 point, 2 tablespoons of fat-free yogurt, which is 0 points, and topped with some chula and some jalapenos, also 0. So my dinner is 4 points. A couple mistakes on my dinner. It was still 4 points, but I forgot to tell you that I had 2 tablespoons of the Greek yogurt for 0 points, and I only had 1/8 of a cup of the fat-free cheddar cheese, still 0 points, but less calories. I had a great day today. I came in at 19 points. And right now I'm sitting at 1,103 calories, which is below my 1,300 calorie threshold. So I had another good day on plan. Right now I'm ahead on my calories by almost 500. I will be getting a few more steps in tonight yet before I do my final clock out on them. So yeah. I'm feeling energized and motivated as far as the weight loss journey is concerned. So, uh, we'll see what my scale does tomorrow. Like I said, I'm expecting a slight gain tomorrow because that's just the way my body pattern goes. I usually have a couple days loss and then a little gain. So, and since I've lost so much weight in April, it's going to level out somewhere. So anyway, you guys keep the faith. You're gonna do well on this. We're all getting our mojo back. So you guys make sure you like, subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up, and I hope that this helped you out. I hope that my food somehow is motivating you to try new things. That Taco Bell or taco bowl that I made tonight was absolutely delicious. I could have made that whole thing 0 points if I had used chicken, but I had unthawed the ground beef earlier today, and I needed to use it. And I don't want to eat I don't want to eat the meat later than Monday night because it does affect my weigh-in on Thursday. So, but you know, if you want to make that same thing with chicken, it'll be equally as good. Matter of fact, I still have shredded chicken in the refrigerator. I might make it tomorrow for dinner. So, um, yeah, it was very good. And if I wanted to, I could have more because I have the points. But I'm not going to. It's after 8 o'clock. I'm done eating for the day. So, you guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.